What's going on, guys? I am finally back dropping another video. It's been 3 months since I dropped my last video, and it's been almost, I want to say, 4 months. I'm looking at my phone right now since I made a video similar to this one. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Khalil Forrester, and I run a marketing agency, and I also do insurance with my father, where we specialize in Medicare and life insurance. But primarily, my main focus is on my marketing business, in which we work with dealerships and real estate agents and a few other industries to just generate more leads and more revenue through social media. So it feels good to be back on the camera. I hope the quality is good. I'm filming it on our company camera, which is pretty cool. But recently, I have felt as if like the Lord has just been speaking to me and trying to get me to draw closer to Him. Right? I've been reading the Word a bit more, just trying to get us close to Him and understand, what my purpose is, what like I need to be doing on a day-to-day basis in order to fulfill everything that I dream of. Right? And since I started this whole YouTube thing because one of my buddies started it, and he talked about his business and everything like that. And I was like, wow, like we were literally on the same path. Like I feel like I should just start the same thing. And I named it Dreams to Reality, in which every single day I'm trying to turn my dreams into my reality, right? So, what I wanted to talk about in this video in particular was trusting in God's timing and not on my timing, right? Don't follow my own understanding, but trust in God's timing, right? Because a lot of the times, everybody nowadays, right? We have ChatGPT, we have AI, we have Google, we have YouTube, we have everything, TikTok, and have instant gratification. Anything we want to just figure out really quickly, we can find out in an instant, right? All it takes is our phone in 2 seconds, and we can figure out whatever we want. And even right here, I don't know if it shows, but my phone screen literally says God has a plan for you. And I look at this every single morning because sometimes I find myself, trying to rush things, or I'm wondering like, why don't I have this? Why haven't I hit this amount of money? Why don't I have this car that I want? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Right? And it can feel as if like it's just a unnecessary burden that you're just putting on yourself because you want everything when you want it, right? That's not how it works. Because if it was that way, let's say I did have everything that I wanted. Am I the person who deserves it? Am I the person that knows what to do with it, right? Have I gone through the hardship? Have I gone through the lessons of the person who has the things that I want? Chances are not, I haven't, because I obviously do not have everything that I would like, right? And then that just comes back to reality. I'm like, hey, why I don't need all these things right now, right? All I need is to draw closer to the Lord and understand that His plan and His vision is a million times bigger than anything that I can dream of. And every time I do that, it just grounds me, right? And it reduces anxiety, it reduces depression, it reduces stress. When I first started business, I was so stressed out. I had insane anxiety. I went to the hospital twice because I just didn't know what was going on with me. I couldn't sleep. My heart was beating insanely quickly, like way faster than it should have. It would skip beats, and I was just dealing with too much because I tried to burden and take everything out on my own instead of trusting in the Lord, trusting in His plans. And when I began to do that, things just started falling into place. I started making new connections, new friend group. I started making more money. I started a whole new business from scratch off a YouTube series that I started. And this all began when I became closer to the Lord and when I started trusting in His plan. And that's what I just had to do right now, right? Like recently, we've been hiring some new people. We're trying to bring on a bookkeeper, so we make sure we get everything taken care of and squared away. New accountant, and there's some new deals that we have on the table potentially to close. And I know I'll close them. Every single time that I've made a video like this, I was looking back at some of my old YouTube videos, and that's why I enjoy documenting everything, because I could look back and be like, well, dude, like I remember that, like that was insane. I remember how that felt. And when I become a millionaire, I want to look back at this video and say, I called it. I'm going to be a millionaire. I know I am. There's no way I don't. And I'm going to do everything I can in order to get there and glorify God and give Him all the glory once I get there. And I'm still glorifying Him every single day because I wouldn't be here without Him. And it's a blessing for me to even think like this, because the way I was raised, my faith in God, and I know that I can do it through Him. All things can be created and be done through putting your faith in God. And it's just exciting. Like I was looking at some of my old videos, And everything that I said in those videos, I ended up achieving. Everything that I wrote down in my journal when I first started this series, I haven't hit everything, but a lot of the things I hit, and I'm always writing new goals, and I'm gonna hit them one day. I know I am, and it's just a matter of time, right? But if we all got things whenever we wanted, everybody would probably be going crazy right now, even crazier than the world already is. So then it's just like, just trust in the Lord, because he's all knowing. He's everything. It's like, it's insane to even think about, because it's real. Like every morning now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been reading my Bible as much as I should have the past, month or two, and I started getting back into it. I started reading it, and it's just insane looking at, because now my TikTok and everything is all like the Bible, right? A lot of Bryce, I think his last name is Crawford. I don't 100% remember. And this other guy, Cliff, he's an older gentleman, and they preach the gospel. They go across the country preaching it, showing people, how the Lord is everything. And their videos started popping up, and then it just started, reiterating how important faith is to me, and starting to read the Word again, and just getting closer to the Lord every single day, and just grounding myself every single day. And recently, I started surfing as well a few months ago. That's when I started posting it on one of my vlogs, I believe. And I'm not gonna lie, I got hooked. I got addicted to surfing. The past few weeks, I've been going to the beach 3 to 4 times a week, and I've been doing whatever I felt like doing. Like whatever I feel like doing, I'm gonna go do it. And I started not working as hard as I should have been, right? Like instead of maybe doing some more calls or following up with potential clients or doing this or doing that, I went to the beach, or I'm hanging out with friends, doing this and doing that. But when I didn't feel like like I wanted to do it, but I knew, in the back of my head, maybe I should be doing some other things, focusing on more of my business, right? And recently, the past couple of days, I've been locking back in, wake up early, I read my Bible, I get my coffee. We go out and we shoot some videos. I come right back. I upload. I send everything to my editors. I'm keeping up to date with my bookkeeper. I'm, getting back on my phone for the insurance, calling a bunch of clients, and then I went to the gym. I just came back home. I filmed a bunch of TikToks. I'm filming this YouTube video. I'm gonna edit it, post it. I'm gonna watch this new series called The Chosen. It talks about Jesus. It's a show about his life. It's an amazing show. If anybody wants to get closer or learn a little bit more, I would watch that show. It's the best representation that I've seen of a show. I usually don't watch shows like that because I feel like it's cheesy and they can't. It's just weird. But this show, for some reason, has gotten me hooked. It's amazing. I would definitely recommend it if you want to learn more about Jesus, read the Word, watch the show, etc. But I've been grinding like hours and hours and hours and hours, and it feels good because I know I'm doing the things that I need to be doing in order to get the goals that I want to achieve. It's just a matter of God's timing, and everything is just correlating back to that, right? Because like I said, I know that it'll happen. It's just a matter of his timing, when he knows that I'm ready for it. I became the man who's a millionaire. I became the guy who can make $100,000+ a month. I became the businessman that can influence people and inspire people, and show them that the way that they can do it too, anybody can do it if they have the right mentality and they trust in the Lord. And I feel like it was my duty, like he was speaking to me to make this video and to show, like, it's a grind. It's a grind. There's definitely a lot of days when I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the next level. How I'm gonna do this. How I'm gonna do that. And the Lord just provides every single time. And all that does is just gives you stronger conviction to believe in Him, and just keep on going and keep on growing every single day. So with that being said, I think this is probably gonna be it for the video. Just work, grind, put your faith in the Lord, and do not think that it won't happen. Whatever you're working on, whether that's, you're trying to get through school, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to get through your job, you're trying to provide for family, whatever it is that you're doing, trust in the Lord, trust in His timing, and not on your understanding, and everything will fall into place the way it should be. Do not worry, do not stress, do not be anxious, right? Just do what you need to do in order to get to the levels that you want to achieve, and it will come. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna start posting some more often. Follow me on Instagram at Khalil_Forrester. I'll put it in the description. Follow my TikTok, Khalil.knows. And that's pretty much it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.